Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Ask for a motion to approve today's agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and then approval of the minutes from October 3rd, October 9th, and October 11th.
I will move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Approval of the claims for payment for October 16th.
I'd make a motion to approve the claims for payment from October 16th, 2019.
I will second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Utility permits and secondary roads.
Got one permit there.
Okay.
I'll move to approve the utility permit for Heart of Iowa Communications.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Secondary roads.
Yes, we've been doing a lot of, as BJ knows, it's on his highway, we've been doing a lot of concrete patching there, so we just ask people to bear with us until Highway 14 is back open. We're getting, what do you think, 1,000 cars a day?
Mm-hmm.
It's much more than it was built to handle. So we're trying to work with it.
Friday 14th is supposed to be open.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Oh, it is?
There are signs back up, yeah.
Right. And I drove the parts that I could yesterday just to see, and there's one small project they have left along with the signage. So they might hit their target for Friday. So that would be great.
That would be very great.
If not, I know last night you had contacted me. Is there a way to, look at an embargo starting?
You guys can agenda and do whatever you want. You can put embargoes on roads.
You
Pauline?
You can drive Highway 14 like after 5 o'clock at night. You just have to weave through the signs after they're done working. You can take 14 at night. You just gotta weave through the
Okay.
signs.
I just go through Union and
But
go
no,
to
no
Blacktop
semi's
when
gonna
I
do
go to
that.
Marshall
No.
to get it.
I'm not worried about somebody with their little sedan.
Yeah.
They're not what's destroying our road right
Right,
now.
Yeah.
right.
Yep, so that's about where half my crew has been
Yeah.
the last week and a half, so.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had joint ownership with that road, but we're the lead county, right?
Correct.
The other thing that I'm afraid of, Taylor, is that our commercial traffic is going to realize that that is by far a quicker route from 330 to Highway 20. And it's not going to be I think it's going to be a new learned route, that this is quick. They don't want to do it early in the morning because JD has Bill up there and he sits there, but after that, it's some pretty smooth sailing between there. So
We were thinking that road would last us another 10 years, and after what just happened with 14, it's not gonna last 10 years. So I spoke with Gary Maurer this morning, that's the Grundy County engineer. He's gonna look at it, give me his opinion. I know Marshall County already wants to do the part south of the border, because I believe it looks like it was all done at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Marshall County's already been thinking about it.
All right.
So it'd be nice, if we're gonna cover it up, you do it all at the same time, get the best price.
Right. Yeah.
So that's where we're at on that road.
Yeah, and I tell you what, just watching your guys, yes, it's pretty close quarters
Oh, yes.
with the big grain trucks and equipment, and
I would imagine.
the ability to control the two-way traffic is
That's why we have
tumultuous.
trouble getting contractors to do concrete work. None of the local people, like if you get a concrete company that does it for a living, sure. But if you have some of the local concrete guys around, they don't want to work on roads.
Yeah. It's easier to pour a sidewalk or a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
But for what they're doing, it's very
It's better than what's there.
well. I'm just worried about their safety because even in all the reflective gear and everything, it was still
Yeah,
people
I agree.
flying. So, but thank you.
You bet.
Okay. We have a resolution to terminate participation in the Central Iowa Recovery 2080 agreement.
I'll just go ahead and explain. We are one of, I think, 3 counties left, and maybe 1 as of this morning, that will still be an active 28E participant in Central Iowa Recovery. So Central Iowa Recovery is part of the Central Iowa Community Services treatment program. But in recent years, Hamilton County, who is the lead county, has expressed interest in taking the responsibility and the authority back home, because that's where they're headquartered. And so the other remaining counties have withdrawn from the 2080 agreement, knowing that there will be no lapse in service, there will be no vacuum that any of the current clientele are going to be caught in. It's just to make the fiscal process a little easier, and instead of having several hands trying to make these decisions, Hamilton County will bring it in, and they're actually looking at expanding the services provided, and they're looking at utilizing more of the juvenile detention services to make things more efficient. So as of last week, we were one of 3, and I believe we're the last county to meet. So we might have a unique challenge, as I explained to Daryl. It might be hard to even have a quorum at this point of owners to be able to conduct a business meeting. So it's going away one way or another. The initial investment is $25,000. We won't be receiving that back. It was many, many years ago. So, but no liabilities, no nothing that is going to come up in the future to be billed back to us.
Okay.
Julie.
Could you explain what services they actually offer?
Sure. They offer IPR, it's intensive individual rehab, and it's individuals that are referred by their psychiatrist, psychologist, do one-on-one treatment with one of our rehab and case manager therapists.
Court-ordered? Or
Sometimes it could be, but typically it is people that are looking to go back out into the workforce after maybe a life-altering event. I know we have had several people from Hardin County take part, and they have a big graduation ceremony. So it's a pretty momentous thing. It's a long program, over a year, and most of the time they're meeting a couple times a week. So it's very intensive, but
they meet locally?
mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, okay. And so, and they're on a sliding scale, is participation free? How do we offer that to the public?
So I believe that it is billed through Medicare, Medicaid, and then private insurance. So Lynn Adams, I think they still utilize some space in the annex building on occasion, and then they were renting a small space in Iowa Falls to meet with clients privately.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you bet.
Okay.
So I'd make a motion to approve the resolution to terminate participation in the 28E agreement with Central Iowa Recovery.
Yeah, I'll second.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay. Roll call, please.
BJ?
Aye.
Lance?
Aye.
Renee?
Aye. Change of status IRVM department.
I'll make a motion to approve the change of status for Lillian Keys, effective 10/11 of 2019. It's a resignation.
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
She was temporary seasonal part-time help.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And the change of status for the sheriff's office.
I'd make a motion to approve the hiring of Brooke Team. She's
It's called Themey.
Themey?
This morning.
Okay, Themey, hired at the rate of $15 an hour as a permanent part-time correctional officer.
I will second.
Okay, any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Public comments. Okay, any other business?
None.
All right, make a motion to adjourn.
I'll move to adjourn.
Second?
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye.